This May, dancers from all over the world will come together to compete.
Absolutely extraordinary.
In the world's greatest dance competition.
It's got to be the best you've ever done.
That's what I'm talking about!
Any age, any style, no limits.
I want more! Can I have some more?
This is World of Dance. And they'll be judged by 3 dance legends. Jennifer Lopez.
I started as a dancer, and I know it takes commitment, passion.
Derek Huff.
World of Dance is a game changer. Actors have the Oscars, musicians have the Grammys. When you compete in dance, there's nothing quite like the world of dance.
Now we're cooking with some hot sauce!
And Neo.
Everybody here is at the top of their game. For $1 million!
And introducing your host and mentor, Jenna Dewan Tatum.
I was a very competitive dancer, so coming to this competition, I really know what they're going through.
There's been dance shows, but we wanted to create the Olympics of dance. This is a chance to say, I am the best in the world.
It was so damn good.
The acts will compete in 3 divisions. Junior, any act 17 and under.
It's such a big competition. I'm honored to be here.
Upper, up to 4 dancers, 18 and over.
Biggest dance show ever.
Teen, 5 or more dancers, 18 and over.
I want to be the World of Dance champion.
Give it up for your World of Dance judges! Okay, the competition starts right now. Welcome to World of Dance!
All right,
Can we please have one more big round of applause for Neo?
What's going on, y'all?
I think they're a little excited to see
Love you back. A little bit, man. Just a little bit.
tad.
It's all good. Feels good. Feels good for people to be excited to see me. I like it.
That's good. Well, I'm excited to sit across from you as well.
Indeed.
You know, because you are hitting the ground running today. You dropped a new single, another love song. Can we please make some noise?
Thank you.
So talk to us. Is this like a prelude to another album, hopefully?
This is definitely a prelude to another album. I've been dropping, little appetizers here and there on my SoundCloud for the last couple weeks, just trying to, get people re-familiar with my voice. I know I've been gone for a little minute.
About 2 years?
But roughly 2 years was the last album, something like that, which, in industry years is like 9 years. So,
yeah.
I'm an old man now. But now, another love song is happy, it's upbeat, it's summertime, despite what Mother Nature has decided to do today.
I mean, mentally it's
really.
summertime.
Mentally it's summertime. There you go.
Yes.
You know what you do? You turn the song on in your car and close your eyes and just pretend the sun is shining.
But make sure you're not driving when you do that.
Make sure you're not, Maybe at a stoplight or something. Don't close your eyes behind the wheel of a car, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know where that just came from. Sorry about that.
See, when I was listening to the song, it sounds like a nice little balance between R&B and pop. And you have to keep both sides of your fans happy. That must be difficult.
Honestly, nah, cause I'm a little bit hip hop and a little bit pop my damn self. So it's to ignore either side would be ignoring a side of myself. So I can only be me. So I'm gonna give you a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and everything in between.
So what can we expect in this new album?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that, and everything in between.
All right, can we get a name at least?
The working title right now is Good Man. I'm thinking about,
nice.
It's what every woman wants and what every man should aspire to be. I'm in a different space now, different headspace. No pun absolutely intended. I'm in a completely different headspace now. My confidence is in a different place. A lot of people don't realize my hat was a crutch for a long time. It was my insecurity. My hair started thinning here and here when I was young, and I was allowed to wear my hat in school because of how bad I got teased about it.
Yeah.
So after a while, the hat just kind of became part of my face. Like I ain't feel right without the hat. I felt naked without my hat. So I told myself in 2017, let's get on this self-love tip. Let's get on this accepting ourselves for who we are, because there ain't nothing wrong with who we are.
Yes.
So here we are.
It's actually a very good point, because
Thank you,
you're in all the promo photos and everything hatless.
Hats off. Hats off. Represent.
So I just wanted to, when you say you're in a different headspace, you have you're married.
Married, yes.
You have a child. You have 3 kids now.
3 children, yes.
And now, when you're writing, what's your writing process? Your writing process changed now that you're married, now that you're so in love.
I'll put it this way: I can't do a complete album about just what's going on with me. Because I'm happy as hell right now, and I know that everybody isn't, and I don't want it to seem like I'm trying to rub anything in anybody's face or anything like that. So the album is definitely, my story, but it's also the story of people that I know. Not everybody's in the place that I'm in. Like, for example, there's one song on the album called "Apology," and it's a conversation that I had with a friend of mine because he's talking to me about where I am right now, where he is. He's still very much single and moving around, and he's like, "Man, do you think about all the hearts that you broke to get to the place now where you can actually be faithful? Do you ever think about that?" And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of crazy. It's like, it's kind of a necessary evil. Like, in order for me to get to a place where I could appreciate what a woman is to the point where I could be faithful to a woman, I had to make the mistakes that I made. And, some tears had to be shed, some hearts had to be broken. So I decided to take a song on the album and just basically dedicate it to all the girls I loved before I got to my wife and became the man I am today.
It also kind of goes into, I saw a video of you talking about what you would tell to your younger self, and is that you would never stop any of the bad things from happening because you wouldn't be in this position today.
Absolutely. So you got to think about it. Okay, God definitely works in good and evil, but God's definition of good and evil is not our definition of good and evil. So something bad might happen to you in order to teach you a lesson to prepare you for something better later on. I know it's hard to think like that in the moment of the bad thing happening, but if you really think about it, all the negative things and the positive things that led you to where you are today got you to where you are today. And if not for those negative and positive things, you might not be here. You might not have the great job you just got or the little girl sitting next to you, anything. Like you can't live with any regrets, you know what I'm saying? Because it's all a learning process from the beginning to where you are now to where you will be. You're learning the whole way, and you're gonna drop some stuff. You're gonna fall on your face. You're gonna break some eggs, and that's just part of what it is to be alive.
It's part of the game.
Part of the game.
So let's talk about some good stuff. World of Dance.
World of Dance. Now, ladies and gentlemen, prepare for your lives to change. Now, this is, I know we've seen a bunch of dance competition shows up to this point. I like to think of it like this. Every dance competition show that you've seen up till now has been preparation for what this is. This is not amateur night. This is not 12 other things and then, and this person dances. Nah, this is the best dancers on the face of the planet. Literally from all over the planet. Every style of dance represented in some way, shape, form, fashion, all going head to head for $1 million. Yes, wow. It's a big deal. It's a very big deal.
So this is a brand that's been around for a while before the television show, yes?
World of Dance, yeah. They do the World of Dance Awards where they award, different dancers for different achievements and whatnot. But this is the television arm of that, so to speak.
Now, I saw you, Derek Huff, Jenna, and of course, Jennifer Lopez.
Of course.
And I saw you guys getting ready,
Yeah.
Are you guys going to be also putting on your dancing shoes as well?
We posted some rehearsal footage of us dancing, and that was something that we did for the promo reel. You will not see us dancing on this show this season. Maybe next season. Not this season. This season we wanted to keep it about the dancers. We wanted to keep it about getting these guys the spotlight and the respect and recognition that they've earned. So we decided, we're going to stay behind the table this time around. And should we be blessed with a second season, then we'll get out there and, do what it is we do a little bit. Maybe.
We're hoping because that promo video was fierce.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I said it in my IG. You can't judge it if you can't do it. So I ain't finna sit up here and try to tell nobody, you should have kicked higher, and I can't kick that damn high. I'm not finna do that. So, yeah.
But seeing you can't judge it if you can't do it, but you're actually the hard judge. As compared
That's
to
what
the
people are saying.
Dancers on the panel.
That is what I'm getting. Yeah, that's what I'm getting tagged with. I'm the harder judge. And you know what? I'm gonna just live in it. I'll be the Simon Cowell to this thing. I'll do that. Cool. I just look at it like this. This is for $1 million. If you have $1 million, you want $1 million. You know what I mean? So. This is not like, here's your $20 check, congratulations. No, if I'm gonna give you $1 million, that I can't have my damn self, you're gonna work for it. You're gonna work for it. You're gonna impress me or you're not gonna get the money, and it's as simple as that. And if that makes me the hard judge, then hey, I'm gonna get some hats made to say hard judge on them. Damn it.
So talk to us about the tiers. There's 3 tiers. There's younger, upper.
So there's juniors, there's upper, and then there's groups. Groups, I think it's 18 and older. Well, no, not even 18 and older. No, you can be young in the groups, but it's 10 people or more in the groups. And then there's upper, which is 18 and over. Then there's the juniors. And to be honest with you, not to give anything away, but watch the juniors. I was thinking when going into this, I was like, how is this little girl gonna compete against this grown ass man? That don't make no sense. But watch the juniors. Like everybody on the show is killing, but watch the juniors. I'm like, she's 9. What? How the hell? It's amazing. Yo, some of the things that I've seen on this stage, I didn't think were humanly possible. I'm gonna just put it that way. I ain't gonna get nothing away. Just watch the damn show. Watch the show. You will understand what I'm saying when you watch the show. Yes.
So could you give us one thing away? Any stories from the set that you could share? Because you have to have something. We have 4 of these personalities in one room judging dance.
Stories from the set. Okay. This is the one that I always go to because believe it or not, I've been asked this question before. I was shocked to find out how. Okay, everyone knows J-Lo has an amazing body. We're all aware of this. We can all agree on this. J-Lo eats like a man 200 pounds heavier than herself. J-Lo can put it away to the point where every time we broke for something, it's okay, so we're all sitting at the table, and it's J-Lo, and she's all poised. Oh, that was great. Cut. Snacks, cookies, whatever it is, it's always something. Like, we was placing bets. What snack is J-Lo gonna have today? Like, it's amazing how much this woman can eat and still look like that. I mean, to play devil's advocate, she does work out like a monster. She definitely does. But I guess that's why she looks that way, because she eats like, she eats like she's bigger than she is.
Jenny from the block.
Oh yeah, definitely so. And she's really that. She's really Jenny from the block. Like, it's not, you would think, okay, millions of dollars and everybody know you and you got this TV show and that TV show and this and that and this and that and that she would not be as real as she is. Like to the point where it's not, like she'll tell you what she's feeling with no problem. I mean, that's the block, period. Anybody from over there will tell you how they feel. Without pause.
She'll throw them hands?
I feel like if it came to it, yeah. I think she would. I feel like she would. I wouldn't test her. Leave it there.
So you've sang on stage with her at an opening in Vegas. But I was have you written a song for her?
I did some stuff for her. It didn't wind up making an album or whatever the case may be. But we've worked together before, but not in the realm that we should. You know, there hasn't been a Neo featuring J-Lo or J-Lo featuring Neo song yet. But I don't know. I just keep your eyes and ears open. We'll see what happens.
Let's play hypotheticals here. You get the call tomorrow. J-Lo needs the next hit. How do you approach that song? What sound do you think is currently trending that J-Lo should advance? Like, what do you make for J-Lo?
I'm not shooting for the trend. I don't do that. I feel like if you base your fly off a trend, once the trend is gone, you're not fly anymore. You know what I mean? So with that being said, if I'm going to do a song with J-Lo, I'm going to do something that's going to play to our strength. It's got to be something that we both can dance to. It's got to be something, slightly up-tempo where she can move and I can move and we can move together closely.
Yes, yeah. But don't get too close. Don't get too close.
Sorry. Hey, hi, honey. How you doing? But yeah, it would have to be something that's gonna make sense for both of us. And I feel like J-Lo is funky enough and hip hop enough to pull that out, while at the same time pop enough to pull out the dance side and do both well. So I feel like if we were to do something together, it would be something in the realm of that. If that made any sense. What did I just say right now? Did that make any sense? I have a tendency to ramble, y'all. You got me? She got it. Okay,
This is a very welcoming crowd, yeah.
Appreciate it.
So one thing I want to talk about, too, is like a lot of people, when it comes to philanthropy, they talk the talk, but they don't necessarily walk the walk.
Amen.
And you are putting your money where your mouth is by dropping $2.3 million to diversify tech. Can you please make some noise? Yes. Talk to us about that and why tech, because I'm sure a lot of people would never believe that you, Neo, would be interested in diversifying Silicon Valley.
Well, let me do this. Let me not take full credit for that 2.3. My donation, as all donations, are classified, so it wasn't about what I gave. But I did definitely invest in Holberton School. It is basically a software engineering school that's doing it a little different. See, nobody from where I came from, probably nobody from where most of y'all came from, ever grows up thinking, I'm gonna make video games or I'm gonna be a software engineer. That's not a dream of ours because it's not real to us. Because in most cases, we either don't have the money to go to the school or don't have the requirements it is to go to the school. These Ivy League schools where it's just to keep it all the way funky, there ain't a lot of people that look like us in there. So here comes a Holberton School with a whole new program. It's software engineering. It's a program that you take for free. There's no upfront tuition, so there's no student loans you're gonna be paying back your whole damn life. That's gone. You go through the program, and then once you graduate the program, should you get a job paying $40,000 a year or more, you then donate 17% of your salary to the school for 3 years. Now, if you don't get a job, $40,000 or more, then you don't. So basically, you just got a software engineering education for free, pretty much. And it's geared towards anybody that wants to learn, but it's especially geared towards minorities, women, just people that are not represented as fully as they should be in Silicon Valley. So that was the reasoning behind it. Because I want to make that career choice realistic for the little dude growing up in the hood or the little girl or whatever the case may be. I want to make it available for everybody. This tech is changing the world by the second. Like every other day you look up, it's a new app, it's a new something, this and that. So I feel like if the whole world is going to be affected by this, then the whole world should have access to it, including us.
Yes.
So there we go.
And here at Build and now Oath, when we'll be called as such in a couple weeks, diversity is very important to us.
Absolutely.
And how does diversity kind of lead to to profit down the line?
I'm sorry, say it again.
How does diversity lead to profit?
Well, if the world is changing and there's only a specific group of people that are affected by this change in the world, and all of these other people are left out, then the world is gonna be very, very one-sided, and that is ultimately just. I feel like the more people that can do it, the more people that are accessible to it. Like for example, I'm pretty sure that there's some kid in the hood somewhere with some amazing app to solve some problem that nobody else is thinking of because nobody else is coming up the way this kid is coming up. You know what I mean? It's problems happening there that the dude over here who came up with money or had the money for this or whatever, his life experience is not the life experience of this dude. So his ideas are not going to be this guy's ideas. All this guy needs is the outlet. Here comes Holberton with the outlet. So come on through.
Nice. Please make some noise. I think we have some questions. Yes. Question from the audience? Yeah.
Hi, Neo. I actually had the opportunity to see the first episode of the show. And
okay.
I think it's absolutely incredible.
Thank you.
I am a fan of all the dance shows on TV, like Dancing with the Stars, So You Think You Can Dance. This is nothing like that. So anyone who's hating on it so far, stop it, watch it.
Well, thank you for that.
So I want to know, I was blown away by all the dancers on this episode. And I'm curious because you see all these contemporary dancers, the ballroom dancers, the hip-hop dancers, and the very cliche kind of styles. But you also see some really interesting styles that maybe you've never even heard of before. Mm-hmm. So I'm curious, what style, or if you want to say, were you really surprised by seeing that was really impressive?
The style that, honestly, okay, so I can say that I was 100% impressed by pretty much everything that stepped on stage, which I honestly expected to be, and that they told me that these are the best of the best in these styles and genres. I wasn't expecting to be crazy impressed by, I don't know if I can say this without giving something away from the show.
I think you'd be all right.
You could tell the secrets. It's cool.
You good?
Now, I'll say this. There were some styles that I didn't anticipate being impressed by that I was overtly impressed by. I can't say specifically because it'll give stuff away throughout the season, but yeah, there were definitely some styles that I was like, oh Lord, what is this gonna be? And found myself at the edge of my seat, like I had no idea that this could be this amazing or this could be this dynamic or whatever the case may be. I know it's real vague, but keep watching. Keep watching.
We have another question.
Hi.
I want to say real quick, he had the best album of 2015. It was very underrated.
Thank you.
Nonfiction.
Thank you very much.
And I just had to say that real quick. I still listen to it tonight.
Appreciate that. That's love.
And I'm real proud of everything you've been doing. World of Dance, are you, because now you're doing the judge thing, compared to your music career, are you feeling this more, or is it like are you like doing both things at the same time?
Right now I'm trying to do both. The thing is, music will never. I don't think there will ever come a time where I won't do music. It's kind of part of who I am. It's in my DNA. So if it ain't my voice, it'll be my words on somebody else's voice at some point. I don't think I'll ever give up music. But I feel like if God gives you the talent and the means to do other things, then you're doing yourself a disservice to not do other things. So with that being said, any opportunity that comes along, I'm going to at least try it. If I like it, I'll stick to it. If I don't, I won't. But music will never go away. Music will never go away.
Yes. And our last one.
Hello.
Hi. While judging, which factors led you to your decisions?
Oh, good question. Good question. Okay, so Derek Huff, this handsome, blue-eyed, whatever, right here. Yeah. Whatever. No, I love Derek. So Derek Huff has been competing in dance pretty much his whole life. So he's going to give you that technical, he's going to know the name of every dance move. Is that what it's called? A triple what? Yeah, okay, yeah, what he said. It's going to be that. J-Lo, of course, started as a dancer, worked her way up into the mogul that she is now. So she always has something positive and inspirational to give to the dancers. I mean, mind you, she's not pulling any punches. If it wasn't good, she's gonna say it wasn't good, but she's gonna find a way to flip it into a positive for you. Whereas me, I can dance. I definitely know that I can dance. I don't know if I challenged Derek, I would probably lose that battle. But for me, in the realm of just entertainment altogether, it's about your passion. Like, it's one thing to get up there and dance well. I wasn't looking for the person that was dancing well, because it's a world of dance. Everybody's going to dance well. Everybody on that stage is amazing. So what I was looking for was whatever that step above amazing is. And I feel like that comes from me being able to see the passion of what you're doing. If the piece is sad, I'm supposed to be sad after I watch you do it. If the piece is upbeat and happy, I'm supposed to want to get up and dance too. If you can't make me feel something with what you're doing, you basically failed.
And it's for $1 million.
It's $1 million.
$1 million.
I need to feel it.
Yes.
$1 million, make me feel it. $1 million. Come on.
So before we get... I think they're a little excited to see.
Yeah, it's all good.
Before we get out of here, so you're a tough judge. Are you a tough parent?
I wish I could say yes.
Are you a pushover?
I am such a pushover, man. It really is. It really is. My daughter, you know what? Before my daughter was born, everybody was telling me, she's about to be in charge. You about to be wrapped around her finger. I'm like, no, I'm not. No, I'm gonna be the stern daddy. Just sit down. I'm gonna be that daddy. I'm not that daddy. I am not that daddy. It's like, why can't she have a Porsche? I know she's 6. She'll grow into it. That's who I am. That's the daddy I am. Yeah. It's bad. It's really bad.
Neo, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Make sure you guys check out World of Dance Tuesdays, 10/9 Central. Neo, Jennifer Lopez, Jenna Dewan Tatum, and of course Derek Huff. This is Bill. To see you guys soon.
Yeah.